dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open.
Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to Life with Aryanna Nightingale. Today is the 19th of March 2026, and today I'd like to talk to you before I go into ceremony about something that has happened to me since I made my last video for you. I had a little staycation and it was absolutely fabulous. The gentleman that I live with had to go away to see his children. They live 5 hours from here, so he went to visit them for 4 days and I had the house to myself. So I thought, why not make the most of it? I can walk around with no clothes on, have some plant medicine, eat some yummy food. It was fantastic, and because the house I live in is just amazing. People would pay thousands of dollars to stay in a house like this for a week, and I get to live here every day. So I was really grateful and wanted to make the most of it. I did have a fabulous time. I didn't go to the computer, I didn't go to the gym, I didn't stretch, I didn't do my morning routine, I just took in the moments. But this is what I observed. I become very aware that that is definitely not how I want to live my life anymore. 4 days of doing that was a plenty for me. I am very happy, and it was definitely time to give up smoking full time. The other thing was that I felt really lethargic and couldn't sleep properly. I had indigestion, which is not common for me anymore. I woke up about 10 times through the night, which was very frustrating because I couldn't get to sleep. And I just felt mainly just yucky and just flat. So that was a big, well, I'm glad that I don't do that full time anymore. Even today, the thought of eating too much food, already just saying that, just makes me feel sick in my tummy. So what happened was, after the 4 days, I went onto YouTube, and one of the ladies that I follow, the Inner Reader, absolutely fantastic. I will put the link up for her for anybody that is interested. She just pops up and comes online whenever I need a message from the universe. She is like a guardian angel to me, and I absolutely think she's fabulous. One is that as humans, we focus way too much on money, and that for me is absolutely true. Even if you have a lot of it, you're wasting it. What am I going to do with it? What am I going to buy? If you don't have enough of it, you're concerned that you don't have enough. How am I going to get this? How am I going to pay for the flights? It really consumes you. A lot of people, it really consumes you. It's something that I really don't want to think about. I don't. I just want to let the universe deliver to me. It hasn't let me down in the past, so why do I not have more trust? The second thing was food. She says, as humans, we just think about food all the time. It takes up so much of our energy. And I thought, that is so true. I've just had 4 days of feeling terrible because all I could think about, yum, I want to eat this and I want to eat that. Oh, I've got all my great, nice food that I like. But that nice food that I like, the Tim Tams and the cheese, it's not good for you. And I understand it's not good for you, but I'm just not prepared to give them up. I want to have my Tim Tams and I want to have a bit of chocolate every now and then. So I really thought a lot about what she said. The third thing she mentioned is something also that I've been thinking about. She's now doing all her content for free. For her, this is not about money either. And my journey and sharing this with all of you is not about money. But for healing, for deep healing, I believe it needs to be done naked. And when I'm doing these videos for you and I'm working the energy through my body and I'm letting the medicine do its work, it's very restricting when I have clothes on to be able to get to those parts. And if I'm flowing and then I've got to move a top strap, or I'm worried about my boobie popping out or something, it's not allowing me to get deep into the medicine like I should and allow that flow just to happen. So I have come up with an idea which I think will work really well. What I have decided to do for now. I keep changing my mind, but I've thought about this a lot over the last couple of months. So what I've decided to do is each time I go into ceremony now, I'm going to start it on YouTube and Facebook. And then once my sarong or whatever I'm wearing, today I've just got a sarong on because I don't want to be worrying about taking a top and pants off. I literally will undo this and just let it go. I will be doing that on my patrons. Now, I'm only starting it at $12.12 a month. That's all it is. There'll be naked videos up on how to work energy through your body, how to get into your groin area, under your arms, all those, everything. And for anybody out there that wants to know anything or how to move energy, or they have sore bits, please contact me. This is what I am here for. Trust me, I have had just about every injury that you could ever imagine, and I stand here a really happy woman today in basically no pain. Discomfort, sometimes a lot of it, but not pain like I used to, which is fantastic. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to start patrons at $12.12 a month. But as my subscribers go up, the price is going to come down. And the great thing about this is I'm not going to just be doing ceremonies on camera with the medicine, because I understand that that is not going to be for everybody. Some people just refuse blankly. That's not what I'm going to do. They're not ready for it. Some people, that's not what they choose to do. Some people are going to be scared of it. So I understand that this is not for everyone. And you do not have to smoke cannabis to be able to work through your body and push energy through it. For me, it helps me get really deep, and it allows me just to forget about the rest of the world just for a little bit of time and just go inwards. And for me, that's fabulous. I love it, and I have loved my time with it because that's how it's made me feel. I have done so much inner healing with cannabis that like I said in my first ceremony video, I don't know what I would have done without it. So that's how we're going to start. We're going to start at $12.12 on the patrons, and we're going to go down. Once it hits 1,000 subscribers, it's going to go down to $11.11, and so on until we get 1 million subscribers. I know that that's really thinking in the future, but I just know that one day that is going to be where I'm going to be at. So I'm very positive and optimistic, and I'm very excited to bring that to you. Also, unlike my last full moon ceremony, today I'm pretty excited to bring you this video. Now, in my full moon ceremony, you'll see on the front of the video, look, I was crying before I went into ceremony, and it would have been really easy for me to take that off of there and not put it on, because I'm like, oh my God, Aryanna. But that's how scared I am. Like, these are not easy for me to make. But today I'd have to say I've had some really nice time with my higher self and my guides. And the last time I really sat with the medicine, I actually felt good. Like once it got to my groin area, those bits you'll see on the last full moon ceremony, it gets down there, it's nasty. It's invasive and it feels yucky for all the things that have been done to me when I was a little child. You know, there's a lot of energy stuck down in that area that when I get to it is not nice. But last time I really sat with the medicine and got down there, I actually felt like I could control it instead of like getting there and trying to like really force it through. It just sort of flowed a lot better, and I thought, wow, that is the first time that's happened ever. So today, instead of being really nervous about bringing you this, I would have to say it is the first time that I have sat in front of the camera. I won't say I'm not nervous. I do have a little bit of anxiety in my tummy, but you know, anxiety, excitement, what do you want to call it? I'll go with excitement today. So for now, you beautiful souls, I am going to go and sit with the medicine. Today, I've got my headband on again, and I'm going to have my ear pods in. Normally, again, when I'm doing this at home, no clothes, no ear pods, no headband glasses or anything like that, because working around my head because I've had so many surgeries on my face and I've had my face peeled off. All around this area here is completely blocked. So when it gets to there and all this energy moves up and down through my body, my head gets really like I want to just scratch it off. Now, what I didn't describe to you in the earlier videos is this is stuck energy in my body. So I just sort of go with what is feeling inside me. So I don't think about what I'm going to do. I have no idea what's going to rise today when I sit with the medicine. I have no idea when I touch my stomach what memory is going to come up, when I get behind the back of my legs, my groin area. I have no idea. Have absolutely none. I'm always a bit surprised and I won't say shocked. I was going to say shocked, but I was like, wow, that's a bizarre memory to come up, but it's stuck there and it needs to be moved through. So as I listen to the music and I get down and just move that energy through my body. Now, anybody can do this at home. If you can get yourself into a deep state at home, do not do it with alcohol. That's probably something that I didn't mention last time, is never take this medicine, cannabis, after you have been drinking. If you are just starting to do this, you do not want to do that to yourself. What happens is you just smoke it, you feel good for about a couple of minutes, and then it just wipes you out. You cannot mix alcohol and cannabis together unless you are a really seasoned smoker, which again, I definitely don't recommend. I did for a long time. I used it, like I said, for mending my heart and soul. And after 4 days of being with it, I just felt like a bloated mess. It was awful, just eating. And not only that, it made me feel like quite flat because you're smoking it all day, sitting around. I'm like, I don't understand how I did that for so long. It was definitely my time to give it up. And I get very excited now when I get to sit with it once a week at the moment and make these videos, because I'm like, oh, that's my little day I get to have to myself. Guess a bit like someone putting chocolate away for a week that's a chocoholic, or alcohol away for a week, or, you know, the good thing about this is I just can't go to the shop and buy it. So, you know, I guess if you had chocolate, you could say, oh, I'll just go to the shop and get a chocolate. I'm not even that bothered. If I don't have chocolate here and I feel like it, there's no way I would go to the shop and get chocolate. But there's people out there that would drive an hour to get a chocolate because that's their thing. So yeah, definitely don't mix cannabis and alcohol together. It is just a really yucky feeling. So now I'm going to go and sit with the medicine, and I will see you all soon. This feels much better. And I just want to say to you all that this prayer that I'm listening to while the medicine has been kicking in it just makes my heart feel so happy. And this is not easy for me to say because I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in any of this, any of it. But every day I just feel so unbelievably blessed. First of all, when this journey started in 2020, I was in love with what I thought was the love of my life. And when that ended, I thought I was never going to mend. Oh, see, I never know what's going to come up. And it's taken a lot of work, a lot of inner work, a lot of this that you haven't seen on camera. This has happened to me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, because this is what healing is about. Everything is closed off in me. I can feel it. I can feel it through my chest and through my stomach and through my groin. I can't breathe properly. My throat's all closed off. Like my soul was so damaged. And I carried so much hurt inside. I still do, clearly. But I'm so blessed to be where I am now and feel so happy because I was so lost and I was so sad for so long. And now these are happy tears because I've learned to control the medicine. And on the days I sit with it, with the moon cycles now, I go into it with a deep intention to be able to heal my mind, body and soul through releasing. Now that comes in many forms. While the medicine was kicking in, I want you all just to picture this. I live in this beautiful house on a hill with ocean views pretty much from 50% of it. And I pretty much get the upstairs of the house all to myself. And as I sat there listening to this beautiful prayer, watching the gorgeous blue ocean in front of me and sky surrounded by privacy, I just feel so blessed because, 4 years ago, I was knocking on my friend's door. I had nowhere to stay, nowhere to go, had nothing, and I was rock bottom. I was in so much pain. And then my heart was broken as well, and it's taken a lot of processing that hurt. And then hurts from my childhood. I can feel it in my spine. Through my chest. So this is what happens, and this is what happens to me constantly, which is probably something I didn't explain in my first one, but I'll get better at making these. So where my hand's going and what's happening is where I can feel a stuck energy in my body. So, I'm just working that through and working that through. And guys, as much as, yes, I'm crying, and yes, it's emotional, it also feels really good. And this is what I have been trying to explain to people. I'm forever saying, I'm so sorry, like it just comes out of me. Like clearly you can just see what's happened. It's stuck energy, it's stuff we need to work through. We can't just bottle it up and pretend it's not there and pretend that hurt didn't hurt. Like it hurt. This is what I believe healing is about. Being raw, being vulnerable, sharing how we're feeling, opening up that energy. You don't need to do this in front of anybody. But if you want to, I can be on a video call with you. We can make a safe space for you. You can have your partner there. You know that you're safe. You can do this if you choose to. Please contact me if this is something that you think would be for you. People have a lot of hurt. We have to work through it. We have to trust that inner voice in our head. We have to trust those feelings that everything is going to be okay. And we have to just let go and surrender, as she says, as I can't. This is what I too am learning to do. And I know that once I completely surrender and open up all my energy systems and everything's flowing the way that it should, I'm going to feel fantastic. But it's a process. I have 50-something years of all this energy block from the time I was a little girl. Do you know, guys, that I have deleted over 160 videos because they were just unusable? Look, I'm so bad, like so bad. And I still do a lot of editing now, and I'm still finding out things that I think, yeah, I wouldn't do that again, or I wouldn't do that again. But I love making these videos for you. I really do. I really love it. Yeah. So now I'm going to go and finish listening to this beautiful prayer, because as I was listening to it outside, I really felt a connection of like opening up my heart area, and that's what I come back to tell you, that for the next few minutes I'm going to do that until I go into the native ceremony. Right, let's go back into prayer.
I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open and tight. The world seems soft, a place to lay. Ran through the days in the sun's warm sway. But somewhere along the road, I felt the shift. The days turned heavy like an unseen rift. The girl that I was began to fade, and in her place a new self was made. I'm not quite old, I'm in between, both in my soul, learning to balance,
Hurting in the back of my foot. Oh, please.
I feel the pull of who I should be, caught between the
I saw my foot and my leg.
what I can see, the weight of the
Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that or not. That was my neck.
questions that made no sense. I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open untied. The world seemed soft, a place to play. I ran through the days in the sun's warm sway. Somewhere along the road, I felt the shift. The days turned heavy like an unseen rift. The girl that I was began to fade, and in her place a new self was made. I'm in between, I'm not quite old, a woman, both in my soul, learning to balance, learning to be, I find the real me.
Okay, everybody, for those of you on Facebook and YouTube, I'll see you all in the next video. For those of you that would like to join me on Patrons, I will have the link up in the next video. So next thing I do is the Patron, so it'll be my first video to upload. See you all in the next video.
Find the real